Out gifts as part of his foundation. He has handed out today about 1,500 gifts to children there in need. You see him there with Elmo, a little bit with Santa, making a lot of kids smile in San Diego seeing LT. LT joins us now from that hospital. LT, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Hey, we're going to talk football in a moment, but first, tell me what you're doing today.
Well, today is our annual event, our Christmas drive, where we actually get sponsors who donate tons of toys, where we in return can turn around and pass them back out to the kids here at Children's Hospital.
I'm sure it's exciting to see those kids' faces when you hand them a toy.
It is exciting, you know, because no matter, you know, what happens throughout the year, you know, whether the team is doing good or bad, whether I'm having a good year or a bad year, every year when I come here, you know, I'm always able to enjoy the moment and really brighten the kids' faces and even their parents, being able to take some of the, you know, pressure off of the parents and be able to make them happy and smile at times.
LT, I got to watch you on Sunday night meet with the kids from your foundation, and I know that that seems like it's very important to you, too, to be able to put smiles on kids' faces.
It is important. You know, I always said, you know, if I was successful, you know, as a football player or whatever I chose to do, I always want to give back, you know, to help the community, help the younger generation. And, you know, I'm just, you know, holding true to form of what I promised myself a long time ago. And hopefully in the future, it continues to grow bigger and better, and we can do some phenomenal things to help the younger generation.
That's awesome, LT. Hey, Sunday night, Luis Castillo told me that one of the goals of the defensive unit going into Sunday's game against the Chiefs was to have you break the season's scoring record. How much is the whole team rallying around you and your records this season?
You know, I think it's been a total team effort. You know, because like you said, you got a guy like Luis Castillo, who's a defensive guy, but he's thinking about some of the things that are going on offense, obviously the record. You know, I think it shows that it's a team game. Them guys want to get us the ball back as much as possible, and so we can have a chance to score points and ultimately have a chance to break records.
LT, you've been in the league for a while, but this season you've really just blown up. What's been different about this season for you?
You know, I think it takes time for you to really understand the National Football League and really get comfortable with the game and studying and seeing things year in and year out and understanding exactly what's going on. You know, here in my 6th season, I think is the year where it finally clicks and you understand in certain situations what's supposed to happen.
LT, talk to me a little bit about quarterbacks, Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers. We announced the Pro Bowl selections today. Do both of them, or should both of them, make the Pro Bowl in your opinion?
Yes, they should. You know, obviously I think Drew Brees should be a starter in the Pro Bowl. You know, that's not going to be announced for a while, but I don't think he's going to have a problem making the Pro Bowl. As far as Phillip, he's had a Pro Bowl season. Now, will he get in? We don't know yet. You know, obviously you have 3 other great quarterbacks, and Carson Palmer, Peyton, and Tom Brady. You know, so it's going to be a tough race, but hopefully Phillip finds his way in.
All right, LT, stay tuned. We're going to announce it here at 4 o'clock Eastern. What about you? You've gotten to line up at the quarterback position occasionally this season. What's that like for you playing quarterback?
It's a big rush, you know, and I mean that for real because you're actually getting rushed. You know, there's guys on the defensive ball now trying to sack you. And so it's not easy trying to read the coverage, and a lot of my success has come on halfback passes, but there have been times where I've lined up in the gun and played quarterback that way. So it's a tough challenge, and, you know, I don't want to switch positions to be a quarterback.
All right, what about defensively? When you talk defense in the NFL, you often think, especially this season, of the Ravens and the Bears. Do you think that your defense has been overlooked at all?
I think so. You know, I think it was a point during the middle part of the season where our defense was starting to get the credit that it deserves. And then we got some guys hurt and, you know, some things happened and people kind of, you know, forgot about our defense. But, you know, in due time, you know, respect is not given, respect is earned. And so I think our defense is going to earn that respect, you know, when the playoffs come.
LT, you travel to Seattle Sunday, a big game for both of you. The Seahawks still battling to make the playoffs, you trying to get the bye. What are the biggest challenges that the Seahawks present?
Well, I think they're a real balanced team. Obviously, everybody know the weapons they have on offense, explosive offense, but you know, their defense is a great defense, too. This is a defense that was in the Super Bowl last year, and they got a lot of guys back. You know, so very experienced group, very fast. It's going to be a challenge for us, and I'll tell you what, I think you're going to see one heck of a game on Sunday.
I hope so. Hey, LT, quickly give me the name of your website if people want to help out with your foundation.
www.LaDainianTomlinson.com.
All right, LT, fun to see you out there with those kids. It's great to see you contributing the way that you are, and so fun to watch you on the field. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, we have much more to come here on Point After. Stay tuned. We're going to hear a lot more from players and coaches as we listen into their press conferences.